not necessarily reflect those of the PFC Entertainment Network or any of the affiliates that make this show possible.
This is the Pure Fury Creations Entertainment Network.
From the gridiron to the ball diamonds, from the hardwood to the ice rinks, from the fairways to the octagon and everywhere in between. If it makes headlines, it's fair game on the Sports Reel podcast on the PFC Entertainment Network. And we do welcome you to the Sports Reel podcast here on the PFC Entertainment Network, along with Tim Sheridan. I'm Jason Klaus. I certainly appreciate you tuning in, as I know my esteemed co-host does as well. We are going to be breaking down the world of sports here for the next hour or so, and we are live streaming this across our usual platforms on Riverside.fm, our YouTube channel, and of course on the PFC Entertainment Network Facebook page. And in just a moment, we will be posting the link in the live chat on Facebook. If you want to join the show as a guest, live as it happens, you will have that capability. But if not, you can still correspond with us through the live chat. As you can see, we have a very special guest who will be joining us here this week. Tim, how's things in your neck of the woods, my friend?
They're good right now. If I could get fucking Facebook to work, to be honest, like
slacking already.
My shit's fucked up right now. Well, I'm trying to log into a different account to share. Like I do. Jason's got some weird shit going on too right now. Obviously,
it's
just
Facebook.
Some extra buttons? Facebook just dropped out of the planet.
We gotta get on X, man. Come on.
We got to get our viewers up, or my follows up a little bit more. I did look into that.
Hey, let's make a TikTok page. Let's make an X page. Let's get after it. You
should make it
pitter patter, get at her, brother.
Yeah, one it's most certainly on the radar of things that we are improving on in terms of our public presentation with the network overall. We are live streaming this, and we do encourage you to join the show in progress as it happens live. We always like to have fun conversations, opposing points of view, things of this nature, opinions. As you can imagine, for us here more locally, we are still hyper focused on the Detroit Tigers at this time. At this hour, still
Jason,
the best.
Not Eric.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I still don't believe that was just a coincidence. I feel like that was a memo that I got left out on. That's all I'm saying. I looked at it too, and I was like, man, I should put that on. But I was like, no, I'm going Lions. It's okay.
We are going to be talking about the Detroit Lions. We're going to be talking about other things within the world of the National Football League. Tim, did you get your side of things squared away here with Facebook and all that?
For the most part, I'm going to make it work. It didn't work out as well as I want to. Usually I log into my other page and I can share, but that page isn't working. But I got, for the most part, we're good to go. So anyways, back to your original question. Yes, I had a great day, Jason. It was fantastic.
Makes one of us.
Yeah, I think the weather's kind of fucking with us right now a little bit, but the storm's rolling through. I'm surprised you have internet. Usually you lose it the slightest breeze.
Why did you say that?
For real?
Why did you say that?
Come on. I'm saying it was a nice day. It was hotter than Satan balls out today, man. It was a warm one.
It was humid, but it was okay.
Luckily, my boss lets me walk around in a t-shirt that's not even belt tire, because I was just like, I'm like not about that. Putting that shirt on? No, not doing it. Not when it's that hot out or humid.
I feel you.
Well, Tim, do you want to do the formal intro for our guest who is with you in your studio? this week?
Yes. I'd like to introduce my friend Eric Mendel here, who's been in our chats many of times.
Yeah.
I've
Usually
been-
talking crap, you know.
Yeah, I've invited him on the show many a times, but he decided he didn't want to come on, so I had a formal thing set up that he could actually join us in live in studio, which makes it nice. So if anybody else wants to join and you want to actually get on a show, I have a studio set up now.
It's definitely
So-
not that, Tim, but
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I have a little baby girl about 2 years old that keeps me on my toes at all times.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that.
I got to talk.
Call
shit
me
about
out like usual.
I gotta talk shit. You know me. This guy is actually he has the worst record ever in fantasy football. That's why in my phone he is saved as Eric Fantasy Loser.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't remember what my record was that year, but I don't want to remember. Because last year I did not do that good either, and I'm done with it. That was a $50 buy-in, and I was pissed. Now I'm just going to bet on FanDuel and hope I win. That's where I'm at.
just gotta keep betting. Eventually you'll win something.
Oh, week 1 last year I won 1,200, so I did pretty good week 1.
Hell yeah. How much did you lose through the rest of the season?
Actually, my winnings and losses were not bad. But I only bet $5. That's it. Every time.
Oh, did you do a parlay?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, fuck you.
I'll do that crazy. I usually,
$1,200.
I have learned over the year or the season that, touchdowns is definitely the way to go, and passing yards and rushing yards are very hard to come by.
Yeah.
Now, if I was smart, I would have noticed Montgomery scored first like almost every week, and I would have bet that every time.
Yeah.
But who knows this year with new coordinators?
Yeah. We'll wait to see how that plays out.
100%.
Stand by. We do have another guest who is in the
Jim
waiting
jumping
room.
on?
Yes, sir.
We're waiting for
Joining
Jim to
us
jump on.
as he does each and every week, mostly. Well, most of the time, as long as it's not on Thursday.
Oh, it's a fuzzy guy. He's usually fuzzy on Facebook every time I see him.
Jim Burgett,
Makes sense.
host of Tea Time, joining us here, and good to see you, T.
Good to see you, even though you're blurry.
Hey, at least he's not wearing Detroit tires. I'd feel more upset about that if he was.
Is on what?
Jim, you
That
didn't get
you're
the
not-
memo, brother. You're supposed to wear
There-
Tigers gear today.
At least he's got lines.
Hold
Oh,
on,
here
hold
we
on.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
He will too. That guy's
Getting attacked.
got a whole
Getting attacked
wardrobe.
here. It's a nice dresser he's got, though.
Yeah. I one of them old school gimmicks.
I think
love
that's
it.
considered a duvet.
Probably.
Actually, I don't even know what the fucking duvet
I don't know
is.
either, but it sounded legit, so I'll give you that. Has Mr. Rowe ever been on here?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna text him and talk some shit to him tomorrow.
Only
Well, let's-
person that else has been on here is Devin.
I knew that, and that's why I talk most shit because Devin's, Devin.
So we'll wait for Jim to show back up, and then we can get right into baseball.
Yeah, let's
I
get
know
into
we just had,
baseball. I know
uh,
it's All-Star weekend, and it's not the greatest, but we'll get right into baseball.
So, did anybody watch the actual All-Star game?
No, definitely not.
no.
I pay attention on if they win or lose by TikTok. That's where I'm at.
Well, for those who did not pay attention or did not watch it, interesting outcome with this thing this year. Went to a tie, then they had what's called a swing off that was eventually won by the National League, and more specifically Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia
crap.
Phillies.
Bullshit.
Boy, man, head to toe. Thank you.
Yep. No, next time I'm gonna be in the group chat and I'm gonna know what to wear. This is bullshit, but I'll appreciate it.
You'll wind up with Tigers, and we're all going to be in Red Wings. It's going to be awesome.
Hey, nope.
T, did you check out the All-Star game?
I did not. I was out watching monster trucks.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
Where
Fun.
did you see that at now?
They were out in Guttles, saw Avenger and a couple other bootleg trucks, but it was all right.
Oh, the 4-H fair was going on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
in the
Yes,
Giddles,
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you are aware because you pay attention to the headlines and whatnot. The National League won this thing with the swing off. Did you catch any of the highlights of?
No, I just heard about it, but yeah, I didn't catch any of it.
Who won the home run derby? Is that going on still, or they already do that?
They already did that.
Okay.
Some Cali was it? Is that they call him dump truck or whatever? Because I guess he's got a big ass.
Well, that makes
Dumpster.
sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
what is
What,
it?
Dumpster.
Yeah, a dumper. That's what it was.
Yeah, it doesn't even give me a highlight as to who won the home run derby. Like I remember seeing the name, I'm like, why the fuck did he win it? Just because of the time of day this thing is on. Like I wasn't able to watch it. I've just been seeing highlights here and there. Actually, that's how I saw the end of it. With Schwarber was on TikTok right before we came on the air here. I don't know. Like we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Putting some sort of stakes on the line to add more interest to the All-Star game. And we've got
it's a horrible cooler, by the way.
4 guys on the air right now, and none of us watched it, so it's like doesn't even matter.
Oh.
But what I am focused on is the Detroit Tigers and a big series leading into the All-Star break, and they get manhandled by the Seattle Mariners,
which is probably my fault because I said last week they'd probably handle the Mariners pretty easily. I kind of chalked that up to a series win, and they got swept.
Yeah, but the Mariners are a sleeper team, though. They're not bad at all. Their pitching's decent, and their bats are always hitting.
Yeah, that's still going against the Tigers.
Right, it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but I pay zero attention to baseball. But it sounded good, though.
I mean, you're not wrong because the Mariners are only 5 games behind the Astros in the AL West. Going into the break.
And then, LA is starting to fall off a little bit, and the Yankees got swept by the Blue Jays recently. They knocked them out of first in their division.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only paying attention to that because I'm trying to bet on baseball. I'm trying to learn that. But that's very difficult. That's very difficult to learn. I'll say that.
Well, the gap among the top 5 teams in MLB has shifted a little bit. The Tigers are still number 1. The Dodgers are just a game behind them now.
A game last time I seen it was 59 to 56.
They have 1 game behind here at 50.
Okay, so
and 39. The Cubs are right behind them at a game and a half, and then the Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers are making a surge all of a sudden.
They're the sleeper right now. Yeah. I didn't think they were going to be that good. They are the sleeper to worry about.
And they consistently play that role. I mean, the last few years, it seems like everybody sleeps or forgets about Milwaukee until they start really making noise at the right time towards the end of the season, going into the postseason.
100%.
Them and Seattle both. Like, I do not take my eye off the ball with these 2 teams for the very reason that you just said.
And another one is the Braves. They're either hot or they're cold, but they get hot really quick.
Well, they were getting hot at the end of last season.
Exactly. So like they turned it on like kind of like the Tigers, but the Tigers kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping this break gets a lot of their players rest so they can come back ready to go.
I want to know what the chair thinks about all this.
The chair's not talking much.
I gotta go. I'll catch back up with you.
Yeah,
all right, bro.
All right, sorry guys. Have a good show.
Love you.
All right, love you, bro.
I have no idea who he is, but I told him I love him.
Where's he going? Something happened.
He probably did a poop or something.
That's not true.
We're still going. We're looking at something right now. Oh.
All right, there he goes. No, something must have come up because otherwise he wouldn't have jumped off like that.
And which is going to make it a motherfucker. Oh, actually, he's still on.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does. But if he jumps off, hopefully he's playing it smart right now and just leaving it on so we don't have issues uploading this bitch. Because that's the MO of Jim right there.
Yeah.
You should have.
Oh, there you go. You finally got it. It just finally uploaded on Facebook, Jason.
Oh, there you
the
go.
link, I just saw it too.
I
kept going back
I just went to go get the link to post it in there because I was like, it's showing up in chat, but it's not showing up on Facebook. Like this thing needs to. What the hell is that? You?
It is. New York's calling me. I'm not going to answer that right now. Sorry.
Yankees
are calling me. Yankees are calling
Giants. Okay.
I'm talking crap about. It's the Giants. It's in New York. What?
They need a tight end.
Not that big. Not that big. I wish, but I'm not.
Well,
Giants have,
I mean-
we'll get to football eventually, but we're still on baseball.
Baseball. I want to talk about the Tigers' performance in this All-Star thing because I saw
It
that they
looked
went
like crap.
0 for 8. 0 for 8 batting
Yep.
for all the Tigers.
100%.
So, like, what the fuck happened to them there?
Yeah, just our home team like that. Really?
is it because
I kind of
they
use
got
that button
two-
sometimes.
You need to
for
not
sure.
use it with that. You use it
Is
when you
it
talk about those
because-
damn Chiefs.
Is it because what, Jason? Sorry.
Is it because they got too wrapped up in the hype and the circumstance?
He just
and
got
the
way
pomp?
brighter.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
It very well could be. You know what I mean? They could have just got wrapped up in that hype, being excited, having that many players at the All-Star game, and it didn't pan out for them there, which is okay because as long as it pans out during actual,
Yeah, but in
Game.
reality, the All-Star game don't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
mean
matter.
shit
Yeah,
anymore.
it's great that we had so many players, but it's like, what? Like, don't hurt yourself. Come on. Like, why do you think talking about football again? Why do you think the Pro Bowls went from what it was to what it is now?
Well, that's more to do, I think, with head injury issues and shit like that.
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
they're more conscious about
you
that,
remember
but-
like the most iconic, video of that was Sean Taylor laying out that punter.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
always
So yeah,
fun.
I
That's when
agree
the
with you
Pro
on
Bowl
that.
was
But
fun.
still, yeah, pitchers and like anything's possible getting hurt. It takes one wrong move. Anything, any sport. I think Jason froze. Oh, there he's moving again. Storm's not
No,
there yet.
You're absolutely right. We dedicated a big chunk of a recent episode about the All-Star games,
Yeah,
not just with MLB, but across the board. What NBA has done with theirs,
Yeah,
with
they've-
NHL. It's just not what it used to be when we
No.
were kids growing up.
no, it used to be a game that you literally took pride in to play, and it's like, yeah, I get that, but it's like a lot of the NFL players and all the athletes say, it's not forever. It's not
Right.
forever. You only have the Tom Brady's and the Travis Kelce's, the ones that play for 10 plus years because you can consistently to do it. Look at Javid Best.
yeah.
If he never got those concussions, we'd never had to get Reggie Bush. Where would the lines been back then?
You look at Frank Ragnow. Just this year,
Exactly.
7 years.
Exactly. And his
I mean-
body's just getting beat up because he's the center and he takes up those hits every down.
Baseball, kind of the same story. I mean, you get
For
certain
pitchers,
players
pitchers. It's mainly
Yeah.
pitchers that do not have long careers that,
but you get
some
other
do.
players that just fall off too, that just kind of get sent back down and never make their way back up. You know what I mean?
Because baseball is a tough sport.
It is.
They say it's the hardest thing to do in a sport.
I
is to
think
hit
it
a
is.
ball.
We've had this conversation before. Like Jason seems to think hockey's the hardest, but I always said baseball. Which actually, we need to go over that one thing because I was looking at a list.
We can talk about it right now if you want.
Somebody was going over a list of the hardest sports to turn pro in,
Mhm.
and it was like the top 10 hardest sports to turn pro in, or was it the top 10 easiest sports to turn pro in? I don't know who the.
We need to figure it out.
Oh,
Easiest or
oh.
hardest? We need to figure it out.
My wife's home. I hear dogs going crazy. Either way, is the top like the easiest sports to be turned pro in, and actually golf was like up there on the list of the easiest sports to turn pro in.
Easiest?
Well, yeah, because that's the simple fact that like you can become a golf pro to teach golf. You
That's
don't.
fair.
You're not a touring pro, but you're still a golf pro. You know what I mean? There's a difference between a touring pro and a golf pro. Plus, there's
So
so many
you're
different.
saying you could be Tiger Wish you could, not Tiger Woods.
Exactly.
Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure we're on the same page here. 'Cause I'm
But-
like,
Anyway, we need to get back to this baseball segment.
you're right.
Get
You're
back
right.
to-
I'm
we
all
need
over
to
the
finish
place.
up
That's what I'm here
baseball.
for.
So yeah, All-Star game. I did not watch it. Once again, we go back to this the story of that. It's hard to fucking watch these things and find some place that is broadcasted if you don't have cable. Although I did see afterwards, I got an email from Roku saying that they were broadcasting the entire fucking All-Star weekend. Unfortunately, it came after the fucking All-Star weekend to where
Nice.
or I just didn't check my email or it came through late. I don't fucking
Probably
know.
that one. You're
Yeah.
pretty. You're probably. If you're like me, you're probably not good at that.
I have a million fucking things going on all the time between trying to do
Being
shit
a
for
dad,
this
working,
show, dad,
and doing this,
running
and,
the golf courses all over the
and
place. for
talking
my
about the
kid.
memos about Detroit Tigers, and I'm left out on it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Tim, one thing I do want to talk to you about real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I want your input on it based on a conversation that Jim Burgett and I had on Tea Time last week. Justin Verlander and his atrocious outings this year as he's playing for the San Francisco Giants.
Oh, really? I
Seeing
thought he was
how-
still at the Astros.
No,
he
he's
signed
see,
a
that's
1 year
just
with
it
them.
too, man. Like I forgot that he plays for San Francisco. I forgot he had a stint with the Mets.
He
And it's
needs
like-
to retire because his prime is done.
That's my
You're
question.
a pitcher, and your shoulder is gonna be. If you're a good pitcher and you're what? There's 132 games.
160 something.
100, okay, I was way off. Holy crap!
163.